Good to see you.
Welcome to the Institute. Please step right this way.
Mankind redefined. Catchy, isn't it?
All our divisions are important, but I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
Hello. Welcome. Please step this way for processing.
Bye.
Please proceed directly to processing.
All our divisions are important, but I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
Good child synth. It's just remarkable.
Operating at full capacity.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging
Always
their feet
be
on the targeting
vigilant.
package upgrades
We
I
have
asked
many
for.
enemies.
Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Good to see you.
Excuse me.
Pardon me. You smell like you've been above ground.
Advanced Systems just sent
Any
a
new
message.
leads on that
They
sighting in
denied that
Quincy?
request you put in for subdermal armor. Not since the last report.
Better keep an eye on that.
Got a fresh hit just north of the ironworks.
Who's in that sector?
Pretty sure it's X755.
Let's start a track.
Got a fresh hit just north of the ironworks.
Tell me we've got a unit out that way.
Right now, just X271.
Set him loose then.
Three
Hi, Doc.
levels of approval.
So,
Do you believe that?
here you are.
3.
Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Hello? You You there?
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who were you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Justin,
Yes, what is it?
you mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Dr. Ayo,
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
So you were there the day the bombs fell. That must have been terrifying.
Like any machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often.
Hi.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.